Hello everyone, this is Gary. I'm the International Trade Manager from Incoterms. Welcome to our Incoterms Academic. Right now, you see this is International Trade Basic Knowledge series. In this series, we will discuss the international trade rule, payments, transportation, organization, certification, and country situation. I hope this knowledge can help you building your own advantage and doing success in the international trade business. If you have any question related to those issues, you can leave a comment or go to our website to send a message to me. I also have a live broadcast in Facebook and YouTube. If you like our content, please click and subscribe our channel. Incoterms 2020 FOB, it primarily defines the allocation for all factors, risk, and cost related to the transaction between the seller and the buyer. There will be change in Incoterms from 2020. FOB is one of the most frequently used rules in maritime transportation. Let's say what change have been taken place. For discuss, FOB will also from the cost, obligation, deliver, insurance, and conclusion to say those changes. Okay, let's start about FOB. At first, we'll talk about the first. So let's say what's the sellers pay about the cost in FOB terms. Number 1, the seller pay the cost for export clearance. 2, the seller pay the cost of delivering the goods to the ship. 3, the seller also needed to pay any costs associated with the damage to the goods before loading them to the vessel. Okay, you can say those are the costs for seller must be paid. Let's say what the cost at the buyer. What's the cost belong to the buyer? 1, the buyer pay the cost connected with the conclusion of the transport connect. 2, the buyer pay the cost related to import issue. 3, the buyer pay the cost of import clearance. 4, the buyer pay the possible cost related to damage or theft of the goods after loading the products on board. So from the cost, the buyer and the seller, you can say they are both sharing about the same risk level. So let's talk about how about the both party obligation. Okay. What are the obligations of the seller? Number 1, the seller has to deliver the goods to the vessel at the place designated by the buyer. The seller also has to pay the cost involved. 2, seller obtains permission to export products. 3, the seller should be fully liable for any damage to the goods before loading to the vessel. 4, informs the buyer for all undesirable events that occur during the delivery of the products to the ship. 5, informs the buyer that the goods have been delivered to the ship. 6, the seller delivers the sale notes. 7, the seller is responsible for the export clearance and the related cost. So that's one. How about the buyer obligation? Let's look at what are the obligations for the buyer. 1, the buyer is responsible for any damage to the goods and theft after the goods have been loaded into the ship. 2, the buyer pays the costs related to the conclusion for transport contract and import issue. 3, the buyer needs to inform the seller about the designated port, the name of the vessel, and the delivery date. 4, organize import clearance and pay the associated cost. Those are obligations for both parties. Okay, next, let me check about the delivery issue. The time of delivery should be deemed to be the time when the goods are loaded to the vessel designated by the buyer on the design date and in the form prescribed by the port authorities. About the insurance for FOB. Applying FOB rules that the buyer and the seller have no obligation to conclude insurance contract. About the FOB transport issue, FOB rules are used only exclusively in maritime transport or inland waterway transport. The use of FOB is not recommended for the container transport. That is different from the Incoterms 2010, where FOB was also used for container transport in marine transport. In this case, the delivery documents are generally defined. It can be a CV bill or certificate of the receipt from the forwarder. Okay, let's see what's the conclusion. FOB conclusion. The FOB applies only maritime transport. The rule is very often misapplied because it cannot be used in container transport in the new Incoterms 2020. In this case, the FCA rule is more recommended. Okay, until now, the FOB terms mine container is finished. It also means the Incoterms F group were finished. First, we start about the E group, then F group. The next time we will discuss about the C group from CPT, CIP, CFR, and end with the CF. So that's C group. Okay, finally, if you have any suggestion or requirement, please leave your comment under this video. If you like our content, please subscribe our channel and move your finger to support us. That's us doing more useful video to help you grow in international trade business. What text container you can find in our website. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Do not forget to subscribe. Okay? Subscribe.